And I want to make sure I'm saying it right, Mike Mizek. Is it a numismatist?
It sure is.
Ooh, look at that. I got fancy today.
1 for 1. 1 for 1.
Yeah, that 2 hours. It's a long 2 hours. I can do a lot of things from here. But I'm glad we're starting out with this because I said we are bringing some things back that I'm sure people were waiting for, this being one of them. First time back since October.
Right, and part of that is we sold so many the first time. We have just a very few of these. There's not that many to begin with. We've been selling Disney coins here a long time.
Yeah.
And understand everything that we sell here in terms of coins means that it's legal tender someplace. It means that it's officially authorized. It means that it's officially licensed. And when you want to do Disney collectibles, that's absolutely positively critical for you to do. Now, one of the things is, like I said, we've been doing a lot of Disney collectibles here for a very long time. What I've never done is a 2-ounce solid silver Disney collectible before. As you can see, it's almost 3D because of the ultra high relief that you're gonna see in there. This is the 90th anniversary, and that's the very first iteration of Mickey Mouse. That was Steamboat Willie, actually, is what that's named for. As you can see, pure 2 ounces of silver. If we, oops, we're gonna go this way. As you can see, there's Queen Elizabeth. This is made by the country of Nui, that you're gonna have $5 limited edition. And once again, look at the concave part of this. This is what's called an ultra high relief coin. And it's just truly, truly amazing. Only 5,000 of these for worldwide distribution. Now here's the cool part. The holder that it comes in is just, I mean, it's pretty massive because the coin is pretty massive as well. And they want you to be able to see that ultra high relief that you're gonna see on this coin. So you do that, and then the box that comes with it is absolutely, truly spectacular too. Kind of this onyx wood that you're going to have in there. We're down to our final quantities on this. Over here is the fantastic box. Mickey, the true original. 90 years later, and you're going to have, I mean, you know, it is one of the most, I mean, probably the best known character worldwide, I would assume, in terms of, you know, Disney, Mickey Mouse. I mean, he's ubiquitous out there.
Well, whether you're a coin collector or you're a Disney fanatic, this is the one to have. $269.95 for this. And Mike, I think I heard you when you were talking about this coin before, say that this may be the most impressive Disney coin.
I think so, because of its size. It's full 2 ounces. The fact the ultra high relief from a particular coin standpoint that you're going to have right there, where, I mean, that's probably 1/4 of an inch off the coin. You can see it just from that angle over there. You can see it just pops off the coin with this ultra high relief. And then look at that mirror finish that you're gonna have right there. And like you said, whether you're a coin collector, whether you're kind of a Disney fanatic, I happen to be both. I'm a big Disney guy, as a matter of fact. Always have been. I mean, my thing is I've been doing this for almost 25 years. I've basically worn Lucky socks the whole time, and they happen to be Mickey Mouse socks.
Yes.
I wear them every time that I'm on the air, always have them. And so, that, you know, there are a lot of people out there that just kind of gravitate towards Mickey Mouse, gravitate towards Disney. And of all of those collectors that are out there and all the Mickey Mouse coins that we've done, 90th anniversary, Steamboat Willie, 2 ounces, pure silver, Nui, $5, only 5,000 in the limited edition. This is one that you really want to pick up.
This is like having a part of history.
Oh, no doubt.
If, you know, like we were saying, if you are all things Mickey, all things Disney, this would set off a collection. And if you're impressing Mike with a coin, then you know that this has got a special place. It has a special, just even to the coin itself. We were talking about how it's concave, how you can kind of see the little edges to Mickey. Then you know it's extra, extra special. Because when I heard you say that, Mike, that you said this may be the most impressive, and Disney, you know, they're not putting their name on just anything.
Well, when you look at this, I mean, look at the box. I mean, you know, it takes you 27 tries to get the right silver on the box. Nope, that's not the right silver. So, I mean, you know, once you get a Disney collectible, you know you're getting absolutely positively the best quality of everything. The coin represents that from beginning to end. Like I said, 2 ounces pure silver in the ultra high relief, the 90th anniversary Disney Mickey Mouse coin.
Absolutely, $269.95, a piece of history. And I want to remind you as we're kind of going along, if you don't already have our HSN card, this would be a great opportunity to get it, because if you sign up for the HSN card, you give us a call or you go to the website and just search HSN card, do the process to sign up for it, you get to take $10 off any single item purchase that you do. So as you're watching these 2 hours and you're loving something, this is a great opportunity to get an extra $10 off. And once you get this card, the VIP things that you get all year round, all the time, are well worth it. So all you have to do is give us a call, 1-800-695-1418. Or, of course, you can search HSN card on there. But we're sticking with Mickey.
Well, we're going to stick with Mickey, and what we have here is we have another silver coin. And this one you can see 90 years of imagination that you're going to have right there. We've got Mickey on it. This is a brand new coin. It's a little $2 coin that you see right here. Now, the key to this is the price. The fact that this is the most affordable Mickey Mouse official Disney collectible that I've ever been able to do in all of the years that I've been here.
Really?
Or everywhere, that I've been able to do a Disney collectible, authorized certified collectible in silver, a 1 ounce pure silver, for $39.95. For $39.95. That is the truly amazing part about this that you can have right here. There's 90th anniversary. There's Mickey Mouse, officially authorized, newy, you know, $2, solid silver, only $39. I think probably prior to this, probably the lowest price Disney collectible I've had, it's been about $129, $139 for a silver coin, and that's exactly what you're getting here. You're getting Disney, you're getting silver, you're getting value, you're getting a great price. Like I said, only $39.95.
That's a huge difference.
Huge difference, yeah.
Huge difference. Like
Very
you say,
affordable.
$39.95 available. The Mickey Mouse 90th anniversary, when we're talking about Disney, Mickey, and of course, you know, having a piece of history. Mike said it, first time he's seen it at this price. So if that's something you're looking forward to. Also, I want to let you know something that is coming up a little bit later, because we have a lot going on in these 2 hours. This is going to be the 1999 to 2009 clad-proof set of state territory quarters. This is $199.95. You can also break this into 4 flex payments of $49.99. Mike, this coming up, what would be, what, not to be a pun, but what is the shiny thing about that that's coming up?
Yeah, this thing coming up right now, we have the Apollo coins finally, that I've got the actual coins, and of course these.
Yeah.
I think the big thing on that one, go ahead and save $250 on the quarters. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. Save $250.
We like that, saving money.
Money on sale, money on sale.
Money on sale. So we're gonna have that a little bit later. Item number 143401. Keep your eye out for that coming out. But we are gonna do, talking about man's first steps.
That's right, on the moon. We debuted this last week. And when we put it on, we debuted it kind of the day that the coin came out.
Okay.
So what we did is we had a mock-up of this. I mean, we literally didn't even have the actual coin.
Oh.
And we only sold 1,500 of them, okay, in one day, with literally a paper cut out and put in there. And we say, you know, this is the well, this is the actual coin.
Now we have
and
the
it is
coin.
even more spectacular than what we had imagined, because the United States government has done something very special, that it is a curved coin is what we're going to have. So we've got the brand new Apollo 11 50th anniversary commemorative. As you can see, first day of issue, exclusive to us here at HSN, 2,969. 2,969 in the limited edition. Now, we debuted this last week and sold, like I said, in a single day, we are over half sold out. We're over half sold out. So a couple of things here. So first of all, limited edition commemorative silver dollar. So 50 years ago, and I think the government did an amazing job. We're going to kind of go through the design and everything and why they did all these things. So they're going to go 50 years ago, man walked on the moon. I mean, I think it's probably one of the single greatest feats in human history, in essence, that we literally left our planet and walked on our moon. It is just one of those feats that you just do. I mean, is one of the things. As a matter of fact, I think I've got it right over here. John F. Kennedy is the one that sent us to the moon. And when he was getting ready to do that, he did that with a speech at Rice University. Why do we, the decision to go to the moon, so this was September 12th, 1962. We're on the moon 7 years later.
Right.
And he says, but why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they might as well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why 35 years ago fly the Atlantic? And he's doing this at Rice University. He says, why does Rice play Texas? we choose to go to the moon. We choose to do this in this decade and do other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Wow.
And that was our commitment to now go to the moon. And we did it, like I said, in 7 years, we went to the moon. Now, this design, and like I said, this is curved, okay, only the second curved coin. For those of you that want to know what it looks like backstage at HSN, there you go. Okay, right there. That's what we're looking at.
Nobody pick your nose.
So we're looking out there. You want to know what a mirror finish is? Right there's a mirror finish that you're going to see. Now, what this is representative of is you're going, okay, what's that? There you go, 1,579 sold. This is Buzz Aldrin's, the face mask of Buzz Aldrin's helmet that you're going to have here, the famous picture. And in the reflection of that, you have Neil Armstrong, the lunar lander. There's his shadow, and then the American flag, and that is the outline of, oh, great shot there, guys. Look at that. Even the Buzz Aldrin part, the shadow part, is this beautiful proof. Like I said, there's the lunar lander, there's that's Neil Armstrong, and there's the American flag, and you can see the shadow of the American flag, and there's backstage that you're going to have right there. And so what you've got is this amazing design that they did. They could only do it curved because the faceplate was curved. And then on the other side, you have got this footprint that's on the moon. I mean, that you're going to have, and this is America's space program. There's Mercury and Gemini and Apollo, and there's the phases of the moon that's built into the coin. Liberty, in God we trust.
Look at that, $199.95. Always remember, when you see this, you can break this into 4 monthly, no interest payments of $49.99, but you have the coin in hand at that very first flex payment. And during these coin hours, we don't always offer flex payments. So when we do, and you have that option, take advantage of it and be able to kind of space those out. Maybe that means you can get extra coins during these 2 hours because you can kind of stretch out those payments. This is one of those items within these 2 hours you can break up the price. That comes back to why buy now and why buy HSN. You were talking about exclusive, Mike.
Well, this is 100% exclusive to HSN. So if you want this coin, you have to buy it from HSN.
And what a great way to do it.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. So we have one of the most significant collectibles, certainly significant commemorative dollars ever put out by the United States government. It's exclusive to us, and we're charging the same exact price that we charge for all the collectible dollars. Look, this is going to be a sellout from the United States government. And when it does, of course, and when it is, that this is going to, I mean, this is already tremendously, amazingly popular in the marketplace today to be able to get this coin. The United States government limited these pretty significantly. For the proof coin, they're only going to make about 250,000 of the proof coins. You have to understand, 150 million Americans consider themselves to be coin collectors. 150 million Americans collected the state quarters. 150 million Americans can't collect this. Not even 1 million Americans can collect this. So you've got this incredibly important event, Apollo 11, the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11. So the United States government decides to make this commemorative coin even more special. First of all, they make it curved. There's only one other curved coin that the United States government has ever made in a commemorative dollar or any series. One other curved coin, that was in 2014. That was the baseball commemorative coin. It remains to this day one of the single most popular commemorative dollars ever made by the United States government. So they did the curve again because of the curve of the faceplate that they did on the design on the reverse of the coin. The other thing that they did that they've never done before, and it's labeled right here, 0.999 fine silver. Commemorative dollars are 900 fine and always have been. So in other words, that's pure silver. They're all solid silver, but this is pure silver. That has always been reserved for the American Silver Eagle. In this instance, it is for the very first time that they've done a commemorative dollar in 999 fine silver, in absolutely perfect pure silver to do a commemorative dollar. And they saved it to do it for one of the most important, most significant, most collectible dollars, one of the most collectible coins that the United States government has ever put out and has ever released. And we have got them, unfortunately, in one single solitary day's airings. We have already sold through half the entire quantity that I will have forever, okay? Forever. Like I said, the United States government, I'm only ever going to have 2,969 of these coins. That's it, forever. And we have already sold 1,500 and change of these. It is incredibly popular. It's incredibly limited. You can only buy this coin here at HSN and no place else. It's just the way that it is. This coin is 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. It's certified. Each coin is individually numbered to ensure its place within the limited edition. That's of crucial importance for you as a collector to be able to do this. Now, of course, even though we're charging the same regular price, it's the most popular collectible the government's put out in a decade. We're going to be able to have also still give you the red oak presentation box at no additional cost or charge. As you mentioned, FlexPay. We just really never do FlexPay on coins. Very important.
Well, and I'm no you, but them doing kind of the curved to this one, and I'm sure it's making it more, special and rare, but the fact that it's meant to be his kind of mask.
The face mask on his helmet,
But I feel like it even gives more feeling to the coin with that because what it's supposed to be representing.
Yeah.
That's what I get from it. It's almost like breathtaking.
Yeah, I was looking for the 5-ounce coin if we have that. I just want to show another 5-ounce coin, the big one. It'll show you the curve. I'm just going to grab it for a sample if we have one out over there maybe that we're going to have. And so what you do is you have the curved coin, and so to grade that, to certify that, look, they have to do a special, do a special curved back on the coin to even get it in there, and had to have a specially fit holder for it as well. And so what you're going to do is, so you have the footprint on the concave side. This is the convex side that's supposed to once again represent Buzz Aldrin, and like I said, the faceplate to his helmet that you're going to have right there. And you put that whole thing and do this entire thing in pure silver for the very first time in a commemorative. Now do it in one of what is certainly one of the most popular commemoratives, because it's one of the single most important, not only American events, but events in human history. Put all of that together, and what you end up with is this incredible and amazing collectible. Now add in the limited edition, now in the fact that it's pure silver. The very first time that they've done this like this is truly spectacular with this. I love it. This is the certifications guaranteed for weight content and purity once it goes into the ultrasonically sealed holder with the tamper-evident holographic seal that you're going to have. So all told, what you've got is this brand new coin that's just out. This is our first presentation, like I said, with actual coin, and we're already well past halfway sold out on the Apollo coin. Our first day of issue, 100% exclusive to us. You got to put those things together, but the thing that you have to do is you absolutely positively have to put it in your collection.
Well, we're talking about it being exclusive. I also want to stress about how the authenticity of getting it here at HSN. We bring in Mike. You know what I mean? Everything is done. You're going to get that authenticated. You saw that right there at the bottom of it. When you purchase, here, this is legit. You're getting the real deal thing. So everything that we're talking about, these 2 hours, you have faith in it. And I know, Mike, I'm sure there's people that buy things out there. They're not sure what they're getting. That's kind of peace of mind.
And as I tell people, look, if you want to go out there and you want to buy coins on the internet, go ahead.
Yeah.
But it's the Wild West out there, folks. I'm telling you. And like I always say, look, you want to be a coin cowboy, that's your business.
A coin cowboy.
Yeah, that's right. Out there doing that. But I'm telling you, there is tremendous, there's counterfeits and all kinds of things that are out there. Here, I wanted to grab, this is precisely, I want to show you this. So they did this in the 5-ounce coin, which you can also buy. I want to show you the curve. It's going to be in the next hour, but I wanted you to see the curve.
Look at that.
And that right there, whoops, I got my fingerprints on that. Look at that coin, 5 ounces of pure silver, as you can see right there, but then you can really see the curve to the coin. That's why I brought this out here. We'll have this available in original government packaging in the next hour. Look at that. It's just truly spectacular. First 5-ounce coin with a reeded edge, first curved 5-ounce coin. So this is really big. Like I said, in the next hour, I think you got the item number for that, perhaps, that we're going to show them? Yeah, it's going to be absolutely
they did such a good
spectacular.
job.
So the 1 ounce, just like this, basically, in the 1 ounce version. This is the 5-ounce version. There it is right there. By the way, these went into back order in about 2 minutes from the United States government. The current back order status, assuming you can get any more coins from the government, is October the 1st. Okay, so I mean, you know, if you're willing to take your chances and maybe get a coin, we've got coins in stock ready to ship. Okay,
right now.
So that's key to that.
Right now. We're gonna do more of that in the next hour, but we wanted to give you that item number if you want to already start shopping for that. But we're gonna stay with Apollo for this one. This is the silver dollar.
Now, this is a silver dollar, basically just like the one we saw. I'll tell you what, I'm going to move this back just a hair, guys, because I want to put this right down front. The United States government, when they authorize these coins, they authorize a proof version and an uncirculated version, what's called a mint state version. So in other words, here's the proof version, which we just saw. See how it's shiny? This is more matte finished. Now, the thing about the mint state version, far rarer than the proof version. So there's going to be maybe 250,000 or a little more of the proofs. There's only going to be about 100,000 of the mint states. We have event priced this, even though I have no reason to event price this.
Right.
Okay, this should be a standalone by itself coin. As you can see, I mean, that's almost more representative of the moon's surface. Look at how you have like the sand imprint. You can really see that in the matte finished coin that you're going to get with this. So what it is it's a mint state coin. It doesn't have the shiny proof surfaces, because proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. See, the coin struck multiple times at higher pressures to give it the mirror finish. And so both coins are certified perfect. You can still get that feel. And even though it's this matte finish, remember I was telling you about the backstage? You can still see it because it's still such an incredibly fine strike on this convex surface that you have right there. You can still see Neil Armstrong. You can still see the lunar lander. You can still see the United States flag that is going to be $1 United States of America sitting there at the top. All of these absolutely positively crucial to collectability, but the mint state coin far rarer than the proof coin. Now, people like the proof coin, and the reason for that is pretty simple. It's shiny.
Oh.
It's a little shinier. And so that's why people gravitate to the proof coin. I mean, it's nice. But from a true numismatic standpoint, I always put back at least one, and usually an extra one of the mint state coins is what
All right, I know we're moving on, but really quick, you said you didn't have to do event price. For that, you did. Thank you. $179.95. 4 flex payments of $44.99. But we are going to move on right now to the clad half dollar at $124.95. We still have 3 flex payments available for this coin at $41.65. Item number 659689 for the half dollar.
Yeah. So if you're looking for the single most affordable thing that we have in the Apollo 11 series, the United States government made a couple of different Apollos here, okay? They made the 5-ounce coin, which I showed you right here. They did a $5 gold coin, which we have on hsn.com. You can go there and pick that up. We also have certified 5-ounce coins, which you can go to hsn.com for as well. Certified Moon Core. They're amazing. Those will be aired tonight in in our, I think our 9 p.m. hour, because we have 2-hour show tonight. So that you have all of those things, and then you have the $50, which is the most affordable, the most approachable that you're going to have right here. So now still curved in the $50 size and format, still certified absolutely positively perfect. Like I said, kind of crucial importance here that you understand what your opportunity is here. Again with FlexPay, again certified perfect, again 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. And like I said, the curve on this, now, so it's just a size issue with this. This is the radius and the curve of all of the coins, okay? It just shows up best on the 5-ounce coin that you're going to see right there. Like I said, truly spectacular. Now take that on a smaller version, that's going to be the $50 that you're going to have here. All of the Apollo coins are curved. The gold coin, the 5-ounce coin, the 1-ounce coin, the $50, all of those coins are curved. Still comes with a red oak presentation box. $124.95 makes it the most affordable and the most approachable of all the Apollo 11 commemoratives that have been released by the United States government.
And Mike, if somebody's just tuning in right now, what was the only other coin that they did that for?
The baseball coin from 2014.
Yes. This is the only other one.
Which, by the way, was one of the, when it came out, one of the fastest selling coins in the history of HSN, much like this coin when it came out last week. We had both the $50, between the proof coin, the 5-ounce coin, the other coin, we sold thousands and thousands and thousands of those coins when it was released just last week. Just, I think it was about, what, 5 or 6 days ago is all that it was. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, here we go. Now we have also concurrent, as I talked about, the mint state $50, or the mint state and the proof dollar. They also do a mint state clad dollar as well that you can see right here. So this is a mint state, and so you had proof, you have mint state, just like you have on the silver dollar as well. And on this, the clad $50 will be significantly rarer than the proof dollar. So in terms of when you're looking at each one of these, now the 5-ounce coin they only did in proof. The gold they did in proof and uncirculated. The rarest will be the uncirculated. The dollar coin they did in proof and uncirculated. The rarest is going to be the uncirculated. In the $50, they did it in proof and uncirculated, and this is going to be, the uncirculated is going to be the rarest coin. You can still get a beautiful look at the surface that you're going to have right there. That's still the Buzz Aldrin look, and it's done on the clad half. Like I said, the face shield you had of Buzz Aldrin's helmet. United States of America, that is going to be, like I said, that's Neil Armstrong, lunar lander, the flag of the United States. And while it's one of the greatest events in human history, the United States, I mean, this is kind of a culmination of American ingenuity and American, just American stick-to-itiveness. Just 1962, President Kennedy announces we're going to go to the moon. 1969, we're on the moon.
We're on the moon. When you were reading that speech, I felt like I was there. I felt like I was, you know what I mean, like feeling his. We're going to start this journey.
We don't do it because it's easy, because we do it because it's hard.
That's right.
That's exactly right. That's kind of the American way.
Now this $114.95, I said before, if you're just tuning in, we don't here at HSN always offer flex payments on our coin hours. We've already had a couple of coins within this first hour where we are offering flex payments. And if you don't know what that is, it means you can take the price of whatever it is that you're looking at and break it into no interest monthly payments on your own credit card, your own debit card, whatever it is you want. You don't sign up for anything. You just pay it off in a couple of months, but you have the coin in hand in your collection on your first payment. This one happens to be 3 months. You can pay it off at $38.32. The item number for this one is 659690. That was the Apollo. If you were with us at the very beginning of this hour, I did say we were going to bring some new, and this happens to be one of those.
This is pretty special.
Yep.
The United States government did, this is kind of the, was the overlooked, I thought it was going to be overlooked, part of the Apollo 11 collectibles. I think it's going to turn out to be, personally, this could be the most significant coin set in the entire series. Here's what they did. So they did this special little 2-coin set. As you can see, Apollo 11, you'll get this, and you get it in the red oak presentation box, and it's going to be certified match numbered pair. So here's the deal. You get the clad $50, and you get a Kennedy $50 with it. And you're going, okay, well, that's kind of cool. There's, you know, they make a lot of Kennedy. Kennedy sent us to the moon, in essence. I only have 769 pairs. So they only did 100,000 sets. So to certify this out of the 2-coin set, first day of issue is a big deal. But here's the key, this coin right here. We sell a lot of Kennedy half dollars here. We sell a lot of Kennedy half dollars here. Probably after the Silver Eagle, the most popularly collected American coin, might even be more popular than the American Silver Eagle. That is an absolutely, positively 100% unique Kennedy half dollar that is available one place and one place only in this set. There are only 100,000 of these coins in existence, making it the rarest clad Kennedy half dollar ever made by the United States government. Additionally, so this is the same Kennedy half dollar that we just had for $125.
Yep. Right.
So we have this coin at basically the same price, but I want to focus on this coin. Kennedy half dollar only comes in this 2-coin set. That's it, only comes in the 2-coin set. The United States government, for special sets, have oftentimes does special finishes. We've seen reverse proof. They've done a reverse proof Kennedy half dollar. They've done about 25 reverse proof coins in the history of the US Mint. They've done enhanced uncirculated coins as well. We've seen those sets. They've made 20 or 25 of the enhanced uncirculated coins. What they have never done in the history of the United States Mint is an enhanced reverse proof, which is what this coin is. It is the first double finished coin in the history of the United States Mint, and they did it on a Kennedy half dollar. I'm gonna flip this over and you can really see it on the reverse. This incredible, the enhanced uncirculated is where they laser finish the die. Okay, they kind of bombard the planchet, which is the unstruck coin, with these millions of little glass beads to give it this kind of matte, almost ethereal kind of a cloud look to it. And then they laser finish the dies again to create a reverse proof. And what reverse proof means is that when you put this up, I'm going to turn this back over. Traditionally in a proof coin, the field of the coin out here is the mirror finish, okay? And the raised part of the coin is the matte finished part. Okay, in the enhanced uncirculated that you see right here, reverse proof, the field of the coin is matte finished and enhanced uncirculated, and this, the raised part of the device of the coin is going to be the shiny part, but it's enhanced uncirculated, so it's an enhanced reverse proof, and that has never been done on any coin in the history of the United States government. It is only available in this set. It is only available in this 2-coin set, and we have got these certified perfect. Very difficult because the enhanced, I mean, you know, we had to go through a whole process. It's why I'm debuting this today. We had no idea. I mean, how do you grade an enhanced reverse proof coin? That was a big question for all of the grading services. And why, sadly, I mean, you know, we've got 1,900, we got 2,900 of the dollars, we got 1,900 of the halves. I only got 700 plus of these, you know, because we just didn't know. These coins had 100,000. This set's going to be a complete and utter and total sellout from the United States government. It is basically the rarest of all of the Apollos that I have, and it's in many ways the most unique and the most rare because you can only get this coin in the 2-coin set. So this coin by itself, quite easily the $249.95. There is no other place to get that coin is what the situation is. And so that's why this set is absolutely positively unique in the history of the United States Mint and the United States government. And so I'm debuting this. This could well sell out today. So in other words, I only have 769 of these. I only have 769 of these. This is the first look. It's not been on HSN.com. I've had no prior presentations. We are debuting it right here, right now. You're going to get the Red Oak presentation box, which is, I think, $39.95 for the big double shadow box that you're going to have here. You have the single most unique, not only Kennedy half dollar, but the most unique coin made by the United States government. because they have made reverse proof coins. They have made enhanced uncirculated coins. They've made proof coins. They've made mint state coins. What they have never done in any denomination ever before in the history of the United States Mint is done an enhanced reverse proof. A double process United States coin has never been done before. You are looking at it right here, right now. And it's in this set, and it is only in this set. Once people figured this out, once people started knowing this, all of a sudden it became a monstrous, monstrous hit. And this set went into back order just like that. Because people just thought, oh, it was the 2-coin half set. And they thought, like everybody, that was going to be the 2-coin half set. Okay, going to have the proof coin and then the mint state coin. Okay, no, they make a special Kennedy $50 because Kennedy, and obviously so, because Kennedy is who sent us to the moon.
So remember, brand new. This is the first time we are presenting it here. This is the first time we here have had an opportunity to lay eyes on this. Again, that Kennedy cannot be found by itself anywhere. It is only in this set, and we are doing it right now. If you're watching right now, this is the first time that we're having our eyes on this. $249.95. The order number on this is 660154. So if you give us a call, you go onto hsn.com. This is the new. I said at the beginning of the hour we were going to have some of that. This is, again, the thing.
Because what you have is this, so they released this set, okay? They released this 2-coin set. It goes into back order pretty quickly. The price almost doubles pretty quickly. Uncertified, ungraded. Now, we had to get not only those coins, but we had to get those first coins not back ordered, before they were back ordered. It's one of the reasons we were very limited. The other thing that's kind of interesting is there is an error on the packaging.
Really?
Yes, on the back right here. The United States government, it's one of the reasons it went into back order. They had the Kennedy $50 with Gilroy Roberts doing both the front and the back of the coin. Not true. No, Frank Gaspar actually did the reverse of the coin. And
Frank.
Yeah, poor Frank got short shrifted on that one. And so what they're going to do is they're going to do the rest of, if they do any additional packaging, they'll change that. But this is the error packaging, which you will get.
Right.
So you get the error packaging, you get the perfect pair, you get the red oak presentation box. You got to do, so we're going to give you another minute or two because apparently we're extraordinarily busy. Now keep in mind, 769 match numbered perfect pairs of the single most unique coin ever made. And I'm not talking about Apollo, even the Kennedys, so it's, you know, it's the most unique. It is no other enhanced reverse proof coin has ever been done by the United States government in any denomination.
Period.
There's no Silver Eagle, there's no gold coin, there's no nothing, period. This is it.
That's
if
it.
you're looking for clad Kennedy $50, this is the rarest by far. This is the rarest by far. Certified absolutely positively perfect, certified first day of issue, 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. Put the whole thing together. We'll give you the error packaging. We're going to give you the red oak presentation box. Put all of that together, and it's a 100% must buy. Now, $769. I understand it's what, 1:37 a.m. Eastern time here. I got a primetime show, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. tonight. 769 might not last that show. So oftentimes I'll say, you know, you think about it, I never want you to have a coin that you're not proud to pass down to future generations. This is not one you want to sit on very long. Okay, because unless you plan on tuning in at the 9 o'clock hour, this could be a one-day wonder. We occasionally get those where we have very limited quantities. This is my original issue price. Now, let's say I was to go into the marketplace and I was to get other coins, you know, to get the 2-coin set, you know, on the post back order thing. I'm going to have to be $299, $349 on this. So this is my original issue price. Like I said, red oak presentation box, original error packaging, the single most unique coin put out and made by the United States government. That is part of this set and only available in this set right here.
And we are just laying eyes on this. This is brand new. We are just launching this right now, $249.95. Let me give you that order number one more time, 660154. before. I know if you're waiting online, you're wanting to get this. I know people are already jumping on it. Mike has already said he's back tonight. We're hoping that there's still some at his return visit later today. But we're going to take a moment. We're going to learn a little bit more about HSN just in general, but we're going to be talking about some quarters and some amazing sets coming back.
A thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
There's nothing more exciting than hunting for treasure. That's why every year we come to the biggest gem event in the world, the Tucson Gem Show. It's where collectors and gem lovers gather to find the most exotic and rare stones on the planet. But don't worry, you don't need to book a trip to Tucson because we're bringing our best discoveries to you.
Join your favorite gemstone brands for the Tucson Gem Event, only on HSN.
You might just find your next treasure.
Always exciting things going on here at HSN, including this hour and next hour. We're talking about coins. We have Mike here, of course. This one, first time back since September, customer pick, and we've taken $250 off of this, and we're offering 4 flex payments, $199.
Take the $250, buy any of the tablets we got going today, you know, on the coin show.
And the coin show. And this is very impressive.
I just want to show this.
You want to show?
So, red oak presentation box with what we call our piano finish. But we're just giving you all the backstage shots. You can almost see that in the varnish right there that you're going to have. Opens this up. Look at this. So the state quarter, the single most popularly collected coin in the history of the United States government is the state quarters. I remember in 1999, that's how long I've been doing this, when the state quarters came out, we had here loaded 10,000 Delaware quarters was the very first one, okay? The Delaware quarter. Was actually, that's Florida. They're slightly out of order here. Here's Delaware right here. We had 10,000 loaded. We come time for the show, and I think there's a complete computer glitch because they're all gone. We sold them before we got to the show, 10,000 coins. 10,000 coins. 10,000 Delaware quarters. So, insane, insane, gone. So, yeah, this is the proof version. So the United States government makes all the coins, the Philadelphia and Denver Mint coins, and they make those for circulation. The proof coins are made for collectors. Not a single solitary one of these coins was ever made, intended, or released into circulation. See that little S mint right there? That is the key, that little San Francisco or S mint. That means it's a proof coin. That means it was made specifically and exclusively for collectors that you're going to have. I take each and every one of these out of an original United States government proof set. We put them into their own individual airtight holder, and then we go ahead and put them in here and save you $250. The box, empty. $49.95. I've probably sold 5,000 boxes in the last 5 years because nobody else in essence has these boxes. The capsules are 59 cents a piece. There's 56 of them. I've got $75 in packaging. There's 56 coins left after that. We're looking at about $2.50 a piece. I want to go down here. So let's see this Hawaii coin. Individually, this coin right here, $45.
Really?
This coin right here, Alaska, all the coins from 2008, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, and $45. So you're a little over $100. Whoops. I take this, for me to make this work, guys, I got to take this and put it in upside down. But you can see it protects the coins, no problem.
Absolutely.
And so what you're gonna have is you have $75 worth of packaging. So add the packaging and the cost of the 2008 coins, and you're basically at $199.95. And so that's why we've had this at $449. I've sold literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these at $449. This is the most pristine, most desirable one of the state quarter collections, all done in proof. Like I said, coin by coin, if I was to go coin by coin on this, you'd be well over $449. And then you add in the packaging, then you do that. By the time you get packaging and all that, coin by coin, you're well over $500 at our price break, only $199.95.
Now, like I said, this is customer pick. This is the first time we've had it back since September. And we're taking $250 off the HSN price. We're taking the $250 off. $199.95 for that. We have that. This is going to be coming up in just a bit, but again, I know you guys are shopping. I know you're calling. I know you're on hsn.com. Item number 371563. Last of the Silver Kennedys 20 coin $half roll. Price break on that, $119.95. Please take advantage of these 3 flex payments of $39.98. When you see something in these 2 hours that has a flex pay and you are loving so much that we have and so much that Mike has brought us, that's the way to nab them while we have them. Wait, I rhymed, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, nice.
But it works. It works. We're gonna go on to the Silver Eagle dollar coin, HSN price, $89.95. Again, those 2 flex payments, $5.50.
If the Kennedy half dollar is not the most popularly collected coin, or the state quarters isn't, it's the American Silver Eagle. 1986, President Ronald Reagan signs the Liberty Coin Act, creating absolutely the most popularly collected silver coin in the world. I would argue it's starting to take its place as the most collectible coin in the world today. So one of the things that we do is if you follow us regularly here on HSN, you know that New Year's Eve day, every year for the last, I don't know, 16 or 17 years, I've been here selling our brand new, our today's special, our Annex first day of issue coin, which is exclusive to us. Did it this year like I have in all the other prior years. Sold only about 12,000 of them on the day. We then had, because it's exclusive to us. We then did an ICG coin, first day of issue. I believe that's completely and totally sold out. What we try to do is there's 4 major grading companies, PCGS, NGC, Annex, and ICG. We try to have an exclusive label with each and every one of those that you can only get here, that you can only get at HSN, that you can only get from me. And that's what I've got here. PCGS, it took us the longest to do PCGS. They've been around. Annex is the oldest, PCGS is the second oldest certification company. And for those of you that aren't familiar, certification means that there's an independent third-party company that we send our coins to, and they don't buy, sell, or trade coins. All they do is grade the coins. They then ultrasonically seal them in their holders, and then that creates the ability for us to buy and sell coins, what we call sight unseen. Back in the old days, before certification, you have to send somebody a coin, you had to agree on the grade and then agree on the price. Now this is sight unseen, and this is certified perfect. Now, if you're familiar with PCGS, you know that it's very desirable out there. PCGS Premier, 100% exclusive to me. Now here's the thing. I did 12,000 Annex coins, $89.95. 12,000 of them. I am holding the same exact price on my PCGS. Now here's the difference. With PCGS, Annex, every coin is individually numbered to ensure its place in the limited edition. This is the only way to get an individually numbered PCGS coin. There's only 2,500 of these that we're doing, like I said, exclusive HSN edition that you have right here. Each coin comes with an individually numbered certificate of authenticity with the PCGS approved Premier hologram that matches the individual number of each and every one of the coins. No other way to get a PCGS individually numbered coin. We have also, because it's such a phenomenal high quality, gone to our mahogany color box that you're going to have there. It's got the beautiful kind of satin puff that you have. And the reason we have that in there, your certificate fits in there quite nicely, as you can see. So because you absolutely positively must have your premier hologram certificate to go with each and every one. Same exact price as the NX, same exact price as the ICG, same exact price as the NGC. So we have this incredible limited edition premier PCGS label that you cannot get anyplace else on the planet except from me. I'm the only one that has this. It's my exclusive. You can only get this here at HSN. Only 2,500 limited edition coins, but you got to get it right here, right now. You have to get it right here, right now. There we have, and like I said, with the mahogany box that you're going to have, it is a stunning opportunity for you to get something that you cannot get anyplace else. Now, for those of you that are unfamiliar, let's say you're kind of new to the coin world, certification's important. One of the things that, to be a recognized, people say, well, why is there only 4 recognized certification companies? First of all, there has to be a market in it. So in other words, there has to be buy-sell spreads, dealers that are willing to buy any of these. There's a basket of coins that the coin has to be sold and a dealer has to buy it at that price. You have to be able to make a market in the coin. They have to have what's called a certified and published population report. We call them POP reports. The population report is a listing of all the coins they have graded and the grades that they have graded them in. So you can look and see every single grade. Now, you may have seen for PCGS, these labels may change. There may be 100 different labels out there. I don't know. And they all fall into this big bucket, this big basket of PCGS Mint State 70 Silver Eagles. Our coin has its own line item in the population report. It stands alone. It stands off by itself. Okay, here you go. Here's the premier issue American Mint State Silver Eagle, and it has its own line item. You can follow it. Additionally, we have, of course, the individually numbered certificate that nobody else can do with the PCGS, with the PCGS approved hologram that you're going to have right there. This is coin number 750 of the 2,500, the HSN edition. So every single one of them individually numbered. We've only aired this a couple of times. I think we're getting the better part of 1,000 of these sold. Understand, that's not just for this visit or this airing or whatever it is, right? That is forever. Once I do that, that is it. And this is our, like I said, my 100% exclusive. Once we sell those 2,500 coins, and understand, in one day we sold the 12,000 Annex coins out. The ICG coins, which are usually one of the rarest of all of the American Silver Eagles. I think we did 3,900 ICG coins. There are 2,500 PCGS Premier HSN editions that you see. There are 2,500 coins, significantly rarer than any of the coins. We have NGC coins that are going to be exclusive to us. We've got all of those things that are exclusive to us. But of all of the grading services, interestingly enough, for us, the rarest one that I have that we're going to have, whether it be premier or first day of issue, is going to be the PCGS coin that you have right here in front of you. Yet even though it's the rarest, even though it's the most difficult in many ways, comes with this stunning museum quality box that we've got right here, still the same price as all the coins at $89.95, at $89.95 for as long as those 2,500 coins hold up.
I'm so glad that you mentioned when we say 2,500 coins, we don't mean now. Right. We don't mean, until we make some more.
Right, right.
This
Good
is it.
point.
Forever and ever. 2,500 will be made, period. That is the end of the sentence. Sometimes when you shop at HSN, we say, oh, we've got these shirts or something, and we've only got this many, and then, a couple months we restock. When we're talking coins, that's it. When 2,500 are spoken for, and the 2,500 lucky people out there have it in their collection, that's it. And the fact that we have it here right now, available at under $90 for this, it's a great, great opportunity. Let me give you the item number for this, 657 388. You can also break this into 2 flex payments, paid off in 2 months, $44.98 if you also want to do that. And I love that we offer flex pay because, Mike, I feel like every new item we bring out here, someone's going to say, but I want that. But I want that. So that's the way. Put it in your cart. Add it on.
Speaking of exclusive labels.
Yes.
I just want to give a little sneak peek. We have a full presentation. This is just a sneak peek for tonight. I would get this because I have a full presentation tonight. This is the 2017 Burnished American Silver Eagle. In our exclusive, my exclusive, I'm the only one that has NGC PSS Premier Select Series that you're going to have right here, exclusive to me. Here's what is special about this coin. The United States government's been making the American Mint State Silver Eagle since 1986, from 1986 to 2019. The Proof Silver Eagle from 1986 to 2019. The Burnished Silver Eagle from 2006 to 2019. You take all of those regular issue coins, every Mint State, every Proof, every Burnished coin. You know what is the rarest of all of those Silver Eagles? This coin right here.
That one.
This coin. This coin, and I have got it in my exclusive NGC PSS label. Just want to give you a little sneak peek. No full presentation tonight. There will be one tonight. We will sell out of available quantity, I think, tonight on this. We'll see once we get there. You got to get that.
That's why we're giving you a little bit of a heads up. Giving you a heads up right now for that one. 657390 is the item number for that. Full presentation tonight at 9 p.m., but we're giving you a heads up for that one. We're also giving you a heads up for what's coming up as well. Item number 401851. This is 50 years of proof sets from 1960 to 2009. Under $1,000, $300 off of this. I think, Mike, you said when we had this last time, you said if you want to buy like you buy.
Right, buy like a coin dealer.
Then this is the set.
Right, it's so funny. It's so huge. One of the things, Tina's never worked with me before.
I'm learning so much, can I tell you? Can I just say that? I am learning so much.
I wander.
No, sorry.
Okay, I kind of wander as I talk.
I don't know, you guys can tell.
I kind of wander away. And so that's set up, that big set set up over there, and it's like a huge wide shot.
Yes.
They're like, Mike, please don't walk through the shot. Please, 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 leave that part of the studio alone. Can you just stay tethered there?
Just stay right here?
Just for a second.
No, you can't. It's the passion, Mike. The passion's got you going. Wait for us 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, we're gonna watch Mike wander.
I'll try not to walk through the shot.
We'll try. But we are gonna go on to a full presentation of this, the last of the Silver Kennedy's 20 coin $half roll. We have a price break on this also, $119.95 for this one. 3 flex payments, $39.98. We've had a lot of flex
Pretty
this hour.
Simple. They stopped making Kennedy $half 50 years ago or silver Kennedy $half. They still make Kennedy $half, sorry. Silver Kennedy $half, they stopped making 50 years ago. Basically, the last silver Kennedy $half they made, we were landing on the moon. And the reason is silver used to be $1 an ounce, and it's not anymore, okay? So they can't make $half that are worth, 20 bucks.
Right.
So they stopped making them.
Okay.
So these are the last of the silver Kennedy $half. And what happened is I've had these before. We sell these all the time, and based on silver price, like 8 years ago, silver got to $50 an ounce. This was $399 for the same thing, okay? With this, it was 4 times the price because it goes up and down. Silver pretty near 15-year lows right now, 10-year lows. So a guy sold me a bunch of Kennedy $half. You can thank the Apollo 11 coins because he needed to raise money for Apollo 11 coins. Needed a check, we have money. So we bought all these coins. When they came in, it turns out all the coins were not just silver Kennedys, they were brilliant uncirculated Kennedys. So.
Wait, he knew that or didn't know that?
He knew it, but he didn't care, he needed the money. So what happens is I bought them for silver, so I'll sell them to you for silver, but you get the numismatic value, the brilliant uncirculated. So in the nationally advertised catalog, you're paying $6 a coin. You get 20 coins for $119. This coin right here, since it's brilliant uncirculated, $31.50. okay? This coin right here, because it's brilliant uncirculated, oh, that's also $31.50, that's also a 65. Then you're gonna have right there, that one's $19.50. Matter of fact, that's the lowest price one. So of the 20 coins that you're going to get here, because of the numismatic value, the lowest numismatic value price coin by coin in the nationally advertised catalog, almost $400. You're $119.95. You're $119. Now I did these in prime time about a month ago. I had some of these coins. We sold 40,000 coins in an airing. Sold 2,000 rolls. We sold 2,000 rolls of the silver Kennedy half dollars is what we sold. So what you have is the opportunity. I don't have 2,000 rolls, so sorry.
Right.
I got like 200 or 300 rolls is all I have right now. So what you do is you buy silver, you're getting 20 silver Kennedy half dollars. So you're buying them like I did, you bought them for the silver price, okay? So you take a look at the silver price on these things. But then you get the brilliant uncirculated, you get the numismatic value. And like I said, that price ranges from $19.50 to $31.50. So the lowest numismatic value on a per coin basis on this is going to be $390, let's be exact, okay? You're $119.95. Buy for the silver, get the numismatic value at no additional cost.